These NFTs have been performing incredibly well, and I believe I found the next unreleased gem. Now you might have noticed the trend of low supply gaming mints, either free or very cheap, but ideally free, most of which coming out of Asia that are performing incredibly well on the secondary market. A few examples of projects in recent weeks that followed this model and popped off are Cart Party, which was a free mint of sub 1K supply, which managed to surpass 1 ETH on secondary market and is currently holding strong at 0.75 ETH. And another one is Space Nation that has a supply of 515 and is currently above 0.3 on the secondary market. Now, I've been on the lookout for projects that fit this narrative, and I believe that I found one. Of course, this is not financial advice, it's just speculation based on my opinion, but it's a free mint, so if you get whitelisted, there is no risk. And this is also not a paid video or anything, but I did get whitelist spots for Guerrilla Labs. So the project in question is called L3e7, and the game that they are currently developing is an LBS, or a location-based service. So think something like Pokemon Go, where you walk around in the real world using your phone as a map, and you go complete quests, defeat bosses, collect loot, and so on. Now, the difference between something like this and Pokemon Go is here you have the option to play this as a traditional game on top of the LBS option. So if you're unable to go outside and walk around, if the weather is really bad, if you don't feel like moving, you can play this with a joystick like a traditional video game. However, for certain missions, the rewards won't be as good as if you went to the physical location to play that mission. As for the NFTs, they do plan on having multiple mints, the first of which is a free Genesis Pass with a supply of 600 NFTs. Now, while all of their NFTs can perform really well, I would prioritize this one as one, yes, it's free, but it's also going to have the most revenue sharing. Yes, they do plan on sharing their revenues with their holders. So when people buy things like cosmetics, items, skins, characters in their shop, a portion of that is going to go back to their holders. Now, it's also going to get you airdrops for their future NFTs as well as their token once it launches. Now, the second collection is going to be a PFP collection, and the benefits here are going to be focused on in-game rewards. So you're going to be able to use your NFT as a hero within the game. You're also going to get in-game boosts, and you're going to be able to stake your PFP to earn more tokens. The third collection is by far the largest. I'm not sure what the total supply is going to be, but this is their version of a land sale. So since the game is based on our world, it's going to have thousands of cities that you can visit, and you're going to be able to own buildings that are recreated from the real world. Now, I assume that the rare NFTs are going to be landmarks, and when a player is doing a mission, they're going to need to visit some of these buildings, either physically or within the game. And if they end up playing in a building that you own, you're going to get a portion of the rewards that they earned for that mission. As for the team behind this game, they do have experience building LBS games, as they developed Let's Hunt Monsters, which I believe was only released in China. However, it did over 400 million in revenue. They had over 30 million registered users and over 1 million active community members. They're also working with Timmy Studio, who have worked on games such as Call of Duty Mobile and Pokemon Unite. Now, their pitch deck also shows that they have devs from games like For Honor, Monster Hunter, Diablo 4, and a ton more. Their public beta should be releasing by the end of this year. Don't hold me to that, because these things often take longer than we expect. However, we do have some early gaming footage giving us an idea of how the game, the characters, and their battle system is going to look. I know it's only 10-second clips, so we really can't tell too much from it, but they're supposed to be releasing additional footage in the coming weeks. So now the burning question, how do you get whitelisted? Well, if we turn to Twitter, you can see here that Jur, who is one of the advisors for this project, he's also handling collabs for all the collab managers watching who want to stalk him, released a post saying that their Discord is going to be opening up within the week, so it can happen any day now. It also goes on to explain that they're going to be hosting game tournaments where you could build a crew of 5 members and earn points by playing both Web 2 and Web 3 games, which you can put towards getting whitelisted. So I would turn on Twitter notifications for their Discord, because it does seem like spots are going to be limited. So I want to start doing a lot more of these shorter highlight videos, especially for projects that I think are going to perform very well. If you know of a project or a game that I should check out, be sure to put it in the comments down below. If you want more content, I'm going to link 2 videos right here in a few seconds. If you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button? Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.